little short in the camera. This is gonna start my series. Aw, poor guy. He probably wants to go outside. But when I come back, okay, buddy? We're gonna start our series, jiu-jitsu / flexibility vlog. Actually out of the house. My girlfriend has seizures sometimes, so she just had a seizure, so I had to be there and help her out. She just came back to reality, and I asked her if she wanted to come along with me, and she said no. So we're headed into the van. This is my ride, guys. I get a lot of hate for riding this thing around, but I love this car. I got about, actually how much mileage I have on this thing. I love this thing. Ooh. I don't lock it because I don't keep anything to steal in the van. But look at the mileage. Look at the mileage, 254,000 miles. Still running strong, still running clean. Drove this thing to Florida the other day. Either way, I'm headed to jiu-jitsu now. I will see you guys. When I get there.
But when you get all this done, then
I got like 6 rolls in Sunday morning.
grab that broom if you want to. Bring it up here.
Gonna
Sweep the broom.
go
Yep.
home.
That big pile over there.
You guys are gonna see me stretch some more, and we'll probably do a run later and some jump rope and stuff like that. Well, I'll keep you guys posted. So, finally back home. It's time for me to shower, and I'm gonna get up to some exercise or whatever, you know, or I'm honestly gonna hang out and stretch some more, foam roll out the tightness in my body from the rolls, and yeah, just put in a little bit more work while I'm off of the mat so I can come back to the mat on Monday be slightly better. But also, what else was I gonna say? Today at jiu-jitsu, I got only 2 submissions. One was a head and arm, and then the other one was a guillotine. I have to work more on, you know, just bringing it to these bigger guys. My mobility is still bad. I think I lack a lot of pressure on top because my hips don't sink all the way down yet. So that's something that I need to work on, like getting my hips lower onto my opponent so that I can put that pressure down on them. Passing guard is another big thing. There's some good guard pullers today. You know, I was watching some Andrew Wilt's videos earlier, trying to learn to do the buzzsaw passing style. You know, I think I have like the first few steps down, but I need to learn the whole system. And so that's what I'm working on right now, or at least I'm trying to learn that whole system. Now that I'm back home, I'm about to take a shower, and then I'm going, well, and I already told you guys that I'm gonna take a shower. So yep, that is my analysis of today on the mats at jiu-jitsu. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I will keep you guys posted. The most important part of jiu-jitsu is the laundry.
So I am back. Come with me to my basement where I will show you my stretches. Okay, so this is my first stretching video. I have some audio going on in the background of Eric Play Too Much, if y'all know about him. He's kind of funny on TikTok. I watch his videos every now and then, but I don't know, he was like making this like cool sound in this one video that was like tickling my brain, so I was listening to it like over and over on repeat. Like, shit was kind of hitting, I don't know, it was kind of hitting. And so this is my maximum level of flexibility in the forward fold right now at this moment. The voice that I'm giving y'all right now is I actually have better flexibility as I'm speaking, but this is me in hindsight looking at this. So this is the maximum forward fold that I have. And man, the feeling of when you release the stretch, when you release that stretch, the feeling is just so good, man. Oh, look at me, I'm a stick bug. See that? I'm a stick bug. Look at me. Yeah. Doing my stick bug thing. See that? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Putting my hand to the floor. You know, hinging at the hip there. Trying to, or at least trying to, There we go. The reason why I have the computer set up like this is because, it's better for my flexibility to have something so close to the floor. When I originally designed my station to use the computer, I designed flexibility in mind, but of course at the time I was very lazy and I wasn't stretching daily like I am now. And so, even though I had, kind of like this situation for more than a year, probably 2 years now that I've had my computer here, it's kind of only now that I've begun to, there's my deep squat. Look at that. I need to hold onto the wall to get down there. You see that? Yeah, and you see how my back is not straight in that? Yeah, so I need to work on that. And what did I do after that? Oh, I did some frog pose here, some frog pose. Yep. Some frog pose here. Trying to open up those hips, but as you can see, those hips are tight. My hips are tight as hell. See that, man? Barely open, really. barely open in this frog pose here. It's not the best angle for you guys to really tell what the fuck's going on, really, but yeah, you can tell that, boom, here it is, me going into this downward dog, not really doing the proper back positioning with it either. Okay, there we go, that's a little bit better. But still, it's not looking great. I don't look very athletic or very mobile here at all. And I'm sitting here listening to some of the best athletes in jiu-jitsu speak, and I'm just like, at a really bad flexibility level here. So here goes. I'm just watching, I guess. Look at me. This is sped up, by the way. This is all sped up by 250%. So there goes the cat crow poses. See what I'm saying? The cat and then the crow, or cat and whatever, cat and dog pose. I don't really know. But here I am, rounding the back, straightening it again, poking out the butt, and just like moving the hips back and forth. It's pretty zesty, man. It's mad zesty, the movement that you got to do. And then this is before I developed. Oh, this is actually the butterfly. So as you can see, look at my legs. I'm in the butterfly. They're high up in the air. My legs don't get close to touching the ground. And that's me just, vibrating the legs. I've found a better way to do that. But currently I'm just like vibrating. Like at the time, all I knew was vibrating the legs to get that extra stretching out of them. Not that it didn't work, just that it's not as efficient as some of the newer stuff that I have developed, Some of that newer stuff that I developed for, for my flexibility, And so this is gonna happen. I'm just stretching. And I'm gonna try to do the 90-90 hip stretch. Like, this is my first attempt at it. after this butterfly, I think. I'm in this butterfly for a while. You know, I don't think this is a great butterfly even though, but my back is not super straight and I don't think I'm super relaxed in this butterfly, but so I'm starting from square one, pretty much zero flexibility. So we have to look, that's me lifting my legs up because it's like, oh, my legs are stuck down there now. I have to lift them up. And so this is the 90-90 here. This is my dog is kind of in the way, but I have my hips there. And then I move him to the side. Doesn't work. My dog is also in my way. I'm noticing that I'm not really liking the movement. My hips are super tight. It's hard for me to turn over like that. So I kind of just give up. Well, not that I gave up. I did more stretches after this, but the camera dies soon. And so that's my first stretch session. You know, that's my first stretch session here. And you guys will see more.
look at them. I need to be able to. When I look at my feet, it's easier, but you want to be looking up. Here. That way, when you're fighting, you can move your feet without looking down. You know, you want to be able to move without looking down at the ground. You know, I'm still working on that. It's pretty hard for me to jump rope without looking at my feet. This is like rhythm and jump rope at the same time. Easy to mess up, but very good for coordination, I feel like. I just know somehow this correlates to fighting, dude. I don't know. So I do it. I'm not a scientist or anything. It's in Hajime no Ippo. When I trained at a boxing gym, they did it. You know, we ran, we jump roped, you know, we worked the body. You have to work the body if you want to get the best potential out of it. The body has to work. Take a break. I'm like, you have to work the body. And then I'm like, oh, I'll take a break. I'm not even tired, I just want to start cooking. I told my girlfriend I was gonna cook, so I'm gonna try to get that started before I have to go and pick my girlfriend up. So, I'm gonna get some water, rest and stretch. Maybe I'll record that. I don't know. We'll see.